Hi there, I'm Amanda Green, and this is my reflection. So, I teach sixth grade ELA, so that was my main focus for this semester. My online safety assessment. Within my context, students were exposed to an endless source of potentially harmful content through their own social media and technology use. While cyberbullying and online safety are included in the student handbook, it is important to make sure that teachers are educated on and aware of the content that students are exposed to daily. Through the implementation of online safety leadership, teachers will not only have the opportunity to learn more about how to create and promote a safe online environment, they will also be able to model positive internet citizenship and safety to their students. When I implement this goal, students in my context will be better equipped to using their technology and internet access safely and responsibly. So students face a wide range of online risks, including exposure to inappropriate content, cyberbullying, privacy breaches, unsafe social media habits, and unintentional creation of negative digital footprints. Because of these issues evolving rapidly, teachers need to need structured, research-based professional learning to stay well informed. The primary issue my plan targets is the lack of structured school-wide teacher professional learning around online safety. To address this, I propose creating an online safety leadership team that collaborates to design, test, and implement a comprehensive professional development curriculum aligned with current student needs and school policies. My plan takes place over 6 months, where the school will build and launch a comprehensive online safety learning program led by a diverse online safety leadership team. To assess the effectiveness of this team, it will include teacher surveys, pre and post knowledge checks, tracking cyberbullying reports, student and parent surveys, and classroom observation, and an annual review of the curriculum. Here's a summary of my mini lessons. Here's my first one in the online safety, ethical, and legal category. So, this lesson helps students understand how to protect their digital identity and build a positive online footprint. After reflecting on what someone might find if they Googled their name, students watch short videos on digital footprints and discuss safe online behaviors. In groups, they create a do's and don'ts list for protecting personal data, then participate in a walk and share, almost like a gallery walk, to gather more ideas. The lesson wraps up with each student creating a digital identity pledge card that highlights one current safe habit and one new commitment for keeping their online presence positive and secure. My second lesson, this lesson teaches students how to make informed safe choices when using apps and websites. Students analyze real permission requests and a simplified privacy policy to understand what data apps collect. Why they collect it, and how that data might be shared. Then students will create a personalized privacy checklist with smart habits like limiting unnecessary permissions and using strong passwords to guide safer use of school-approved digital tools. For my social responsibility and empathy lessons, this is the first one. This mini lesson teaches students how to respond kindly and respectfully when they agree with someone online. After discussing how supportive comments feel compared to simple likes, students explore how tone and word choice shape online interactions. They review positive tone words, examine example responses, and practice correcting inappropriate comments. Working in pairs, students craft thoughtful replies to online scenarios, then post a final response on a collaborative Padlet board using empathy and sentence frames. The lesson reinforces building a positive online community through appreciation, respectful language, and constructive feedback. Here's my second lesson of social responsibility and empathy. This lesson teaches students how to disagree online in a respectful, empathetic, and constructive way. Students explore how tone, wording, and empathy shape online conversations by comparing reactive versus thoughtful comments, watching short videos on empathy and responsible posting, and discussing why messages can come across harsher online. Then students will apply these skills in a structured activity. Students take opposite sides of the question, is technology helpful or harmful, and prepare empathetic, well-reasoned statements using a checklist focused on tone and understanding others' viewpoints. And finally, in the digital identity and data privacy category, my first lesson helps middle schoolers understand how to protect their digital identity and build a positive online footprint. Students will explore what personal information should stay private, how their online choices affect their future, and what a strong positive digital presence looks like. They watch 2 short common sense education videos, discuss digital footprint scenarios in table groups, and work together to create a do's and don'ts list for staying safe online after a walk and share to gather more ideas. Each student creates a personal digital identity pledge card with one habit they already practice and one new habit they will adopt. And my second lesson, this lesson teaches students how to make smart, safe choices when using apps and websites. Through discussions, real examples of permission requests, and a simplified privacy policy, students learn what data apps collect, why they collect it, and how to decide whether granting permissions is appropriate. Working in small groups, they analyze what data is gathered and how it's shared, then create a personalized privacy checklist with practical habits like limiting unnecessary permissions and protecting school accounts with strong passwords. Students will end with one personal privacy rule they commit to following, reinforcing smart digital decision making. Moving on to my reflection. So, what did I learn overall about digital citizenship? I learned that digital citizenship goes beyond safety. It's about helping students build habits where ethical, empathetic, secure, and community minded every time they interact online. One of my big takeaways, students respond strongly to real examples and relatable scenarios. So all of the skills that they practiced are real world skills that could directly apply to responsible online behavior. Next time, if I could do it differently, I would streamline activities to allow more time for discussion and reflection, and I would include even more student created examples so the content feels meaningful and authentic to students. What are my next steps for continuing digital citizenship education in my context? I plan to build ongoing mini lessons, integrate digital citizenship into other content areas, and keep reinforcing skills with routines like checklists, pledges, and guided online interaction. I also want to offer my students more opportunity to interact with each other online through things like Padlet. How have you grown as a teacher and mentor in digital citizenship? Although this semester was really tough, I've become more confident guiding conversations about online behavior, more intentional about modeling positive digital habits, and more proactive in helping students navigate digital spaces with empathy and awareness. Overall, this was a really informative semester. It was jam-packed, and I truly enjoyed every bit of it, even though it was really tough and my bandwidth was running low. I feel like the content was really beneficial this year, and I will definitely use, or this semester, and I will definitely use what I've learned going forward. Thank you.